And hello everybody and welcome back to our Kansas Gaming. Kansas here bringing you some more Space Engineers in the Heaven Gate survival scenario. Guys, I'm just finished going through a load of gold. As you can see here, if you look at the toolbar, option 5, the piston for drilling into the rock face is at full extension. I'm now bringing it back. I've dug out all of the gold in this area. I mean, if we go for a quick swim in space, none down here, none on the rock face here, but it is saying there is another gold deposit about 45 meters that way from the cockpit. So if we go here, boom, there we go, 45 meters that away. Right, question is why does that disappear? Have I actually damaged this or something? No, the antenna is online. Enable broadcasting. I don't know why that was off, but now the broadcasting's on, we can actually see. Oh, hold on. That's just gold right here. Ah, there it is. It looks like there's another deposit up here. Not sure how deep that goes, but there is some up there. But yeah, I think at the moment now it's a case of let's get out of here. Let's head back to the carrier. Drop off our hard-gained material. Actually, no, I want to keep those on. I'm not out of the woods yet. So, because I am buried, as you see from the sparking, I'm buried quite deep into the mine at the moment. I've got quite a bit of damage on her. Oh. We'll take this slowly out. Actually, even better idea. Get that roughly in place. Should now be able to get out of here. Hopefully without damaging that drill head. Oh, nothing behind us but open space. So let's come out a lot more. We'll have the nanites look at this when we get back to the ship. So hopefully that'll be... Ooh. Let's get the... Right. Getting this to line up properly and do other things is not easy. Okay. So let's have a look. Where are we at? 3, 1. There we go. Okay, so we can't see the ship from here. So I'm going to guesstimate we got to go somewhere about there to be able to get into the ship. But yeah, I spent a lot this morning drilling out that rock face to get that gold. Let me just get up to 50 meters per second. I'll show you guys what's going on. So you probably could be able to get up to 100 meters per second because I've only got about a fifth of a hold. Whilst we're accelerating, just make sure everything's locked down. Oh my god, we're at 2%. Okay. Sling that on charge. So basically you're putting the batteries on charge whilst we are heading back. Let's see, where's the sun at? And the sun would be right behind us. Right, well, we've got the dampeners off. I'm hoping... There we go. Turn the engines off as well. Get as much... you know what? There we go. That way, I won't be worried about. Where's that asteroid cluster gone? It's probably behind us now. But yeah, I was worried about hitting the that asteroid cluster. So we'll get some charge in, so we can actually head over to base. But yeah, now I was going to show you when it comes to gold, we've got. A reasonable amount in here. Okay, let's sort this out by storage inventories. We got any other spare ones? Large industrial cargo container, there we go. So put that in there. Where's the rest of it? So we've got a reasonable amount in here. I mean, it's not impressive, but hopefully it'll be enough to finish off the last remaining engines and get us to that point where we don't have to worry about that anymore. If not, I'll just have to find some more gold and drill it out. Whether it's that amount that we saw back at the asteroid or not. Alright. About 10 meters out. 3% charge. God, this is going to be fun. I think what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to get closer to before I start... the deceleration process. But yeah, going back to the carrier using the spectator cam, as you can see, we've got quite a lot done. I've spent some time going through all of the subsystems, doing all my naming convention stuff, and yeah, we're actually getting there. I'm getting through it bit by bit. So each Tuesday, each Sunday, I'm going to spend some time going through the naming conventions, getting things done, because we've got hundreds of lights. We've got, all those thrusters as well to go through as well. Naming convention them as well. It's going to take some time before all of that is going to be all sorted out, I think is probably the best way of wording it. Okay, let's start slowing down, because I think you'll find we're upside down. And we're coming in way too fast. I don't think we're going to be able to stop. I don't think we've got the battery power. Oh, sugar. Good news is we are sort of slowing down. It's just by the time we stop, we're going to be at the other end of the galaxy. Alright. I've got to add that on still. This is going to be a pain. I was hoping to get back to the carrier and being able to... oh, bugger. Forgot about this. Right. Now I've put on creative tools because I'm going to do something that's deemed to be cheating. I'm going to just slap a battery on there. Now it's a little bit of a charge, but hopefully be enough to at least be able to get us home. And what just exploded? That would have been that damaged solar panel. So yeah, that's all cool. It's a pain that it's exploded, but it's cool. Okay, so we now got forward momentum. I'll leave it at 10 meters per second. Shove everything on charge. I think I really do need to actually include a lot more batteries on this thing anyway. Because I always seem to be running low. Maybe this is an opportunity to also strip apart this thing and rebuild it from the floor up, like I've been planning to do for a long time now. Oh, look at that. Where she got 13% charge. Okay, so I'm going to utilise that. I didn't realise I had so much charge. That's probably because of that new battery as well. So yeah, let's use it. Engines on might be an idea. Come on, girl. Let's get you home. Oh, I see, actually. I slapped on 2 batteries by mistake. Haha. Oh, well. We'll take those off using the creative tools and we'll add them in manually once we get back on board. I mean, I know it's a bit of a trick, it's a bit of a trap, but honestly, it's something I should have done a long time ago. Okay, so we should be at a good enough position to be able to clear the hangar. Alright, let's start rotating. But you can see how she's looking already. I mean, you know, the whole concept just... It's amazing how far we've come. Still got just so much work to do on her. Alright. Can't see enough. I think that's another reason why I need to get these naming conventions done before adding like any more lighting or anything. Is because otherwise I'm just going to get swamped with this light, that light, the other light. There we go. Right. So okay. I know what's bouncing. Alright, let's get that out. No, that's... Well, something's definitely bouncing. I just don't know what it is. Alright. Okay, container. Let's get everything out. Keeps doing that. Keeps filling up the ship. Yeah, something to do with how it's docked. weird. Okay. Right, so I think the easiest way of doing this is going to be literally to disassemble this. Alright, let's get rid of those batteries, and then we can turn off the creative tools. I think we're going to have to disassemble everything and build from the from the ground up.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
We'll let the nanites help us out here, because otherwise we're going to be here for like forever and a day.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
This is why I love the tier 4 tools. So easy to get through stuff so quickly.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory.
A solar panel there.
Inventory full.
Okay. So as you can see, the nanites are coming in. They're collecting all the stuff bit by bit for us.
Inventory full.
I mean, yeah, fine, our inventory might be full, but you know, they're doing everything for us. I mean, we can easily do this, for example, and then grind everything down from there.
Inventory full.
But that will happen again soon.
Inventory full.
How am I going to do this quickly?
Inventory full.
I don't think there is a quicker way of doing this than what I'm doing.
Inventory.
Just grind it all down
Inventory full.
so we can start from bare scratch.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
I think if we get through the larger components first, I think we can then use that as a
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
an excuse,
Inventory full.
if you know what I mean. Okay, what am I stuck on?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Because then we can get rid of everything from our inventory,
Inventory full.
have the nanites just pick it all up, and then we can build from there. Or we can actually do this. Yeah, we'll just drop everything in space, let them pick it up. It's good having friends.
Inventory
Just occurred to me, I could have made this even faster, but I liked having this personal touch.
full.
We could have used, dude.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
But there is also the other added challenge, though. If we'd used dude, would we have inadvertently
Inventory full.
damaged
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
you know, some of the parts that we want to pick up? Like, for example, that scrap. I know that's from the power systems, so okay, so I know which way up we are.
Low.
Right, well, energy-wise, we can deal with that. Oh, wrong way. Just siphon from here. Right.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
Oops.
Inventory full.
That was my fault. I mashed that bit of steel plate up there.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. So that is now the rust bucket completely and utterly demolished. So we can now start again from white sheet. Right, let's find the right one. Alright, take 100 of those, 100 of those, 100 of those, and be done with them. Now we need a more streamlined version of this ship. So let's start by putting in some cargo containers, because that's going to be the bedrock of what we're going to be building here. So we'll call it the Rust Bucket 2. So yeah, we're going to include more of these. So let's do this in space, so we've got a bit more room. Good point. Where in space though? Because I can't remember where the screw it, we'll do it in the hangar. Because I can't remember where the all the points are for. Right. So I'm going to just include three large cargo containers. That's going to be our starting point, because from there everything else is then viable. I'm thinking a cockpit design on the front of it, but there's only two cockpits ready to choose from. That's the industrial or the cockpit. I suppose the industrial will probably be better. Now what we could do is maybe have that sort of there. And then have the drill coming out from above it, sort of out this way. Oh, excuse my rolling tummy if you heard that. Okay, let's get some conveyors in here as well, because we're going to need them. We're going to need pistons as well. So, conveyor junction. Cockpit underneath, so the cockpit can also be used as a storage facility as well. And then 1, 2, 30 meters. Yeah, we'll have 40 meters extension. out the front. Okay. Now need an advanced rotor, and we would need the actual tools themselves. Actually, no. Before we do that, I've learnt my lesson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a conveyor there, because I'm going to put some welders sticking out from either side to actually help with repairing the advanced rotor head, which always seems to get damaged. So that like that. Okay. So pair of welders. So one there. And one there. Just so that we got the balance. And then from there we can then add on our drill heads. So, where am I? So that's 4 that way. We'll have 4 the other way as well. So that's 4 the other way. So that's 7 all in all. So lucky 7. Okay. Now we need engines on this thing, and also gyroscope as well would also be good. It's actually a nice location right there for it. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go with the large iron thrusters that we were using before, because they actually look quite good on this sort of design. So, problem with this is getting it center is going to be impossible. So I'm not going to worry about that. Oops. All right, one way or the other, it works. All right. This is the only thing that is now going to be, where do we put these? Because it's a shame you can't merge them into one. So let's do something like that. We'll do the same again here. Okay, so that's forward, back, left and right. So now all we need to do is up and down. So we've got this like long needle nose style design, and that should be more than ample to cope with it, because that's 2 out that way, and with 3 out that way.
Low.
Right. We are running low on oxygen too, so let's head to the medical bay quick and restock. Yep, this junction. Oh wow. So far that's actually looking quite nice. I'm not sure what's going on, why the lot of this isn't being built though. Just checking all just checking all these engines outside are now fully built, which appears it is. Oops. All these on the back are done. The other side is also complete. So why in the Sam Hills is that not being built? ... Answers on postcard. Because as far as I'm aware, all these are on. And we should be well within the massive cube. Yes, we are. And where did I put the other one that does this front section? This doesn't add up. Alright. There we go, and Bob's her auntie, it's done. Right. Don't ask why Bob's the auntie, but it's just something I picked up when I was a child. Okay, yellow, rusty. Okay, we want the advanced rotor because we will need that there, followed by one of those there. Let's get a camera in here as well. Can we use the fly on the wall camera? Beautiful. Alright, so let's see now. Control on that. We'll reduce the strength down a lot. RB2 connector. At least then we know what it is. Oh, and we also need to do the same with the camera. Have that in there. Have that in there. As switch lock. Whoa, those pistons. I forgot about the pistons. Okay. Show inertial tensors. Rotors. I'll do the same with those as well. Oh wow, bit more nimble as well, which is great. I mean, yeah, fine, she's empty, but, you know. Alright, there we go. So we're now connected as well. So, alright, at least that works. Before we do that, though, let's sort out batteries. Okay, so RB2. We'll copy that, paste that in here. Like that. And for now, we'll just pack all the ion thrusters together. I'll do all the naming convention stuff later. So that we can go recharge on and off. Hey? What's going on here? One not shared. Oh, it's got cargo containers in there somehow. Because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, that's why I was having problems. Okay, so if we put that as toggle block on and off. Okay. Oh, crud. Forgot about that as well. Okay, so she's charging. So that is cool. Okay, so let's go for the rotor. Question is which one is it? Right, the one I just called rotor 2. So we want that from 0 to 180. We'll have the velocity at 0.5. I think actually this is one of those ones where okay. Oh, there we go. And this is the bit where it all falls apart, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the tail end looks fine. It's the front end I'm worried about. Alright, hindsight was worried about. Much more streamlined. We've got more cargo capacity than we've had before. Honestly, this couldn't have gone better, actually. Two. And there we have it. Right, back in a sec. With an eye on emergency averted, we can continue. Okay. So, we've got the basics for our ship in place. Still haven't turned off that build 9 area. There we go. Okay. We still need to add in a few more bits and pieces so that we can actually survive whatever it is we do, wherever it is we go. Sort of reminded of that song, I'm not going to sing it because I've got a terrible voice. Okay, so let's get character tools, get that back in there. Right, there we go. Right, so we need some oxygen tanks, O2H2 converter. I don't think we really need an O2 farm. We do need solar panels. And I think that's everything now. Just checking through just to see if there's anything I've missed. I mean, I'd love to have put a jump drive on this sucker as well, but I mean, they are humongous. Well, maybe we could have. Maybe we should have. I mean, we've got enough room at the back end. I mean, what if we take that apart and then put this in instead? And then put this stuff on the back? Or, ooh. Right, we've got this assembly underneath. So what we could do... There we have it, folks. An underslung array. Right, so we can... This should make it easier from getting from point A to point B. So... I mean, we could even have another one of these large ion engines on the back. And a whole heap of batteries in between. Maybe even some more cargo capacity. Oh, heck yeah, let's do this. Let's add on another set of drill heads as well. Oh, no. No, we don't want to add on another engine on the back. Or at least not immediately. Because you know what else we've forgotten? Or what I've forgotten more accurately? We also need... Now, where the hell is it? Where is it? Why is it always when I'm doing this sort of stuff I lose where things are? Right, there we go. We also need that too. Okay. Let's start with this. Because we are going to need... the refinery. The yield modules on it. And that's like boom, you know. Oh, okay. We'll slap in. Actually, let's get a better angle on this one. Oh, actually, that's where that is. Okay. Problem. O2 tanks are literally just two ends. Hydrogen, small hydrogen, industrial hydrogen. Okay, bugger. Alright. So if we slap the O2 tank there, get the O2 generator in place, like that. And then conveyor junction. You're kidding me. Alright. Container. Where are we? Let's start from scratch with materials. So we want 100 of them. 100 of them. No, not them. Them, though. Them, those. And all that sort of jazz. Oh, that's what's going on there. It reverted to a medium grid or something. Okay. So that's the O2 systems sorted out. So through that will feed to the cockpit. That's like mega awesome. Oh, yes. Yes, sirree, I do like that. Okay. We still do need like a survival kit on this beastie somewhere, so that's as good a place as any. So we'll have that feed into that like that. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's sort out toolbars. Got that. Got the jump drive, refinery, speed modules. Got the survival kit in there. Snap. We need an assembler. So where on earth are we going to slap one of those? On the other side. Yeah. Here we go. So, do we go for one of these, or do we go for one of these where we can sort of like walk onto it, sort of jobbies? Maybe have like an access port right through here to be able to get onto it. You know, from the top of the ship. Or we could do something like that, maybe, actually, thinking about it, because... No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. We don't need speed modules, do we? So we could slap that way round. then slapping that in there like that. Dang, this is working out quite nicely. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Right, we don't need a grav generator with this one. So that's cool. So I think all that's remaining now is actually just to armour up. Okay. Right, so I'm thinking ramps. Where are the ramps? That'll be under the ladders. Yeah. If we do something like that. Can we get one in there? No, not in your Nelly. But what we can do, no, light armour, not heavy. We slap that in there. Can't do anything there. Probably. Oh yeah, because we've got the camera in there. That's why. Okay. Right, heavy armor block followed by one of those. Actually, let's try something with the camera, because I'm curious. Can we mount one on there? No, we bloody well can't. Shame. Shame we can't put anything in there, really. I mean, you can't even say, I don't know, slapping a... Why the lag? Like a slope section in there or something, you know, it would have been nice. But, hey, you do with what you're given, huh? Okay, so... fill in the holes where they present themselves. Okay. Those are heavies. Sorry, I've been so used to slapping in heavy armoured blocks. The question is, have I done that elsewhere as well? Light. Whoops. Yeah. That's heavy. That's heavy. Bother. That's light. Otherwise this thing would have been flying brick and would have been difficult to manoeuvre. We don't want that for this vehicle. We don't want light armoured stuff. Right, there we go. Whoops. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, no, no, no. Alright. Okay, so put a slope in there. Slope in there. This is where it's going to start getting tricky because I've got to find the relevant blocks. Honestly, I'm not really sure which ones they are. Sort of like that, if you will. I didn't know, if you know what I mean. So what we're going to then do is we're going to just quickly mimic it on the other side, so that we can actually say, okay, this is exactly the same. Now, in creative mode, you'd have been able to do that easy, but this isn't creative mode, so... Right, we'll leave that port empty like that. That sort of finishes it off quite nicely, really. And protects our assets while we're at it. Okay, so we're fully charged. Let's take her out for a test spin. Dang, she's fast. Okay. Now, she could do with some more gyroscopes as my first analysis. Okay. Right. Let's not play around with that then anymore. Okay. So this is the next thing we need to quickly look at before we call it a day. Alright. Well, rotor lock. Increase and decrease velocity. Block tools and the drills. We'll put the welders there as well. Question is, why are we still moving? And then at some point we've got to sort out the pistons as well. Okay. Yeah, why are we moving when we should have stopped by now? But I have a feeling... Yep. Alright guys, I've managed to get this back into the hangar and I've stripped off all the armour, all the engines. So I'm going to start again with the design, because these smaller engines are just not cutting the mustard. So I'm thinking what we really need to do is we really need to go to town, utilise some of the width of this hangar as well for our advantage. So I'm thinking is maybe... put like the reversing engines like say, sideways engines, why isn't that one going in? Oh, there we go. And then we got the aft engines there. Now that does mean we are also going to have to remove our assembler and move that elsewhere as well. And then the up and down engines are also going to be a little bit more tricky, but we can have quite a lot of those smaller engines for those, for those as well if needs be. Because what I'm trying to do is balance everything out as best as we can. Now that was what? One down? One down, yeah. And there. So is that about right? Just above the thingamajig. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So now there's reverse and forward for that side. So that's going to... Oh yeah, that's going to be great because we are not using that much space then. However, up and down would be more of a challenge. So can we do... Well, we can do that. But can we do the same on the other side? How much room do we have? Oh, that's going to be a narrow aperture. But I think having that extra amount of power, I think that's what we've been missing with the original Rust Bucket. I mean, the original Rust Bucket, don't get me wrong, was a real good workhorse up until the fact that it got decommissioned. But I think having something like this with a lot more power, I think that's what we what we really need. So for that regards, I think what we're going to need then, for sure, is in the same light. What's stopping that going in? Yeah, what is stopping that going in? Odd. Anyway, but yeah, as I was saying, it's just simply a hell of a lot more storage for power. And that's why it's not going in, because these
Inventory full.
are
Inventory full.
actually separate. Right, so we've got a heck of a lot more battery power. We've got space for everything there. Okay, cool. So now, let's add in some solar arrays, because we need a way of maintaining some charge. Now, how are we going to do this? Idea. We can use our double layered solar technique in multiple places to be able to get as much charge as possible. Let's get this last set in, and whilst everything's being built up, right, we can then think about our solar array, because we're probably going to need to take this head out a few anyway. So, I don't have it. I'm not going to use pistons this time round. I'm just going to make this a solid
Energy low.
right, energy low. Okay. So I will need to get some internal plate, and then we can start taking out the conveyor system a few notches, and then add in oops. Have I got caps lock on? There we go. Door. Thought I was standing in the doorway, so I wouldn't be able to do that. So yeah, this is going to be fun to get in and out. So yeah, if I do that, then go... Where's my drills? There we go. What do I need? About 2 more out. We'll make it 3. We'll make it a bit wider than we have to, just so that we make sure that when we go into an aperture, we are we've got enough room for getting in and out. And then what I'm going to do is from the center, is every 2, and then a full row. Oops. I think we may have to use the external docking port for this beast. But we're going to be able to get a lot of ore out of this. One more down. No steel plate. Main reason why I'm decided to go for an array like this was got to the point where it gets a little annoying just having to rely on the and constantly repair the weak rotor joint. Whoops. Oh my, I think we actually might need one more down. Which is... gonna be like that. I mean, that's got that in line with that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to take out these outer ones.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
So yeah, I think what we're going to need to do is as I say, we are definitely going to need an external to use external docking ports for this. So I need some internal and some steel. Tell you what, let's use this. Getting this out of the hang is going to be a challenge, but oh, hold on, what am I? Yeah, because we're going to use the external bay, I can then, if I go like that, have a conveyor junction there, connector there, then once we've got this out the hangar, once it's built, and we tested it, so a lot of drill heads just to be able to prove a point. But I think at the end of the day, this is going to be the way forward. I bet this is only waiting for thruster components, and I'm probably out of gold. Well, I'm out of cobalt. Nope, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I've got cobalt. I've got platinum. Yeah, I'm out of gold again. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, guys, is I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to go on a gold hunt with this thing and see how it works. And I will show you the results next episode. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll catch you next time on Arcangelus Gaming.